From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Tisha Bader.
Hi, this is Micah Halpern sitting in for Tisha Bader, and here is the JBS News Update for Thursday, October 5th, 2023. Hezbollah Secretary General Hassan Nasrallah called for the condemnation of any country that normalizes ties with Israel. Nasrallah's proclamation comes amid growing signs that Saudi Arabia may soon make the move. In a speech marking the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad, Nasrallah said the Ummah, which is the Muslim world, the Muslim nation, must take responsibility for what is happening to the Palestinian people and to the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Instead of heeding its call, though, we see moves towards normalization in the Arab world. Any country, he says, that might sign a normalization agreement should be condemned and held accountable for its actions. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi confirmed that he will run for a third term in office in the presidential election scheduled for December. The decision did not come as a surprise. Sisi, a former army chief who has served as president of Egypt since 2014, had been widely expected to run again and secure a third term after constitutional amendments instituted 4 years ago now allow him to stay in office until 2030. In recent weeks, supporters have mounted a campaign using billboards and other public messages urging Sisi to run for re-election. Sisi came to power after leading the ousting of the democratically elected Mohamed Morsi of the Muslim Brotherhood in 2013. Sisi then ran for election there and won in 2014, and then again in 2018 with 97% of the vote. The election comes now when Egypt is struggling with record inflation and chronic shortage of foreign currency. U.S. Senator and Chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, Ben Cardin, Democrat from Maryland, vowed to halt military aid and sales to Egypt unless it improves human rights conditions in the country. Cardin released a statement that reads, quote, "It is imperative that we continue to hold the government of Egypt and all governments accountable for their human rights violations," unquote. The Jerusalem District Court remanded former Mexican ambassador to UNESCO, Andres Romer Slomiansky, to 15 days in custody. Romer faces an Interpol arrest and extradition order due to sexual offenses charges in Mexico. He was arrested in Israel while on a visit. And now a look at this evening's programming on JBS. At 7, Shahar Azani speaks with Yoel Zilberman about his movement, which defends agricultural lands against crimes and promotes values of Zionism. Followed by CJA chefs Danny and Zoey make fruits of the field quiche for Sukkot. At 8, MirYam Institute co-founder Benjamin Anthony speaks with professor and author and former Israeli Deputy National Security Advisor Chuck Freilich about his book, Israel and the Cyber Threat: How the Startup Nation Became a Global Cyber Power. At 9, it's Howard Goldstein on L'chaim. At 10, it's the film Jerusalem and Tel Aviv. And coming up next, it's Good Week Israel. This is Micah Halpern and the JBS News Update. I want to wish everyone a good evening, a happy Sukkot, and a wonderful Hoshana Rabbah.